Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi,
I'm
everyone.
smiling because Elix just said I'm puffy right before I started the live video. So, I mean, anyone who's watched this before knows the trials and tribulations I go through with having this one here. So now I have to deal with I'm puffy. So
Well,
he's not
the
puffy.
camera adds 10 pounds. So if I feel puffy, what they're looking at is probably
No, you look
10
good.
pounds extra. So let's see. Do we have anyone here already?
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Paula.
Michelle's number one. Paula,
And
number
Janine,
two.
and 3 and 4 and 5. Hey, David. David, that was a really beautiful message you sent me. Hey, Jojo. And I really appreciate David. It made my night when I read it. So, hi, Amy. Listen, for anyone, Amy, well, two Amy's, Amy. Hi, everybody. For anyone who's tuning on, hi, Gretchen.
Tuning in.
Tuning in. Did I say tuning on?
Yes.
He's puffy and I can't speak, so
Yes.
right. How about the mediumship picture I posted with those angels? Hey, did everybody see that? Was that wild? That even blew me away. And that was somebody asked me. Hi, Kathy from Texas. I forget to put do not disturb. And Sheila, somebody asked me if that was visible, if that was just via the picture, and it was just the picture. I couldn't see it. David, it was really amazing. I thought I was seeing things at first. The next day, which I didn't post, the angel went further down the pathway. And then very shortly after that, it just disappeared. Yeah, so it's pretty wild. And, I meditate daily, or at least I try to. And part of the meditation, as I put in that post, is that I ask angels to protect our house. So it was really wild. A couple of years ago, if you look back, and I don't remember when it was wintertime, I posted on Facebook in our backyard, we have a vinyl fence. It's a really big backyard, and on top of the fence, there was like a snow formation that was left, and it looked exactly like a knight, like the head of a knight, or a soldier. And I took a picture of it and posted it and said, literally they're taking care of this house because they're watching us too. It was really wild. So I don't remember when that was, what winter, but it wasn't that long ago. So Anili, am I saying that right? Bar? What a very different name. I love it. Tamara, hi. Anali. Hi, Rosemary. If you haven't also seen on Facebook that I finally put on the details to my class, which starts the end of February.
Yay.
And
Space is limited.
Holly,
it's filling in
cousin
fast.
Holly in the house.
So if you want to be part of that class, you got to sign up.
Yeah,
ASAP.
I cannot believe how quickly people are signing up. So,
so
and I think I'm going to actually shorten it a little bit because I think it may be too many that I want to start this class with. So we'll see. So
well,
even more reason why
sign up.
To sign up. And why I wanted to do this class was every time I hear a medium, and this is not a negative spin on any mediums because I know there's terrific mediums, but I always hear the same pretty much story about how since they were little kids they could see spirit. So I wanted to do this class for people that we're right now we're in a time and age that so many people, everyone's intuitive, right? But everyone's connecting more so than they think. And I wanted to do this to share what I've experienced because it's so similar to what people are experiencing now. In other words, my whole life I had no idea I was a medium, and within 4 years I went from not knowing of being a medium and doing a venue of 150 people. So it's been.
But you also were connected. You felt connection. You didn't know it was spirit, but you felt connection.
But just with my dad.
But that's my point. But a lot of the people that are listening feel a lot of those things that you felt before you
I'm
you were a
sure.
medium.
I'm sure a lot of people that are listening probably feel even more than I did growing
Yeah,
up.
those
'Cause-
connections,
Yeah,
or,
I mean,
or they see signs
Exactly.
and they understand, or they
Yeah.
ask for signs and then they show up.
Yeah.
So that means that you have access to that, and this class will only help you expand.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just reading the comment that David said. Yeah, David, no question. It's one of the things that this class is going to really focus on is that, and not even the class, but what I tell people is, if you feel like you got a sign from a loved one, even if you don't know who it is, and you're kind of on the fence about, was it a sign or was it just something like a sort of like a fluke, just always veer towards it was a sign and just thank Spirit for it, because most likely 9 out of 10 times, maybe 9.9 out of 10 times, it really is a sign. And
Well,
really,
if you're questioning if it was a sign, it likely was a sign. It's your mind playing tricks on you.
yeah,
So trust your gut, right?
yeah. Listen to Puffy just tuning right in and
Explain the Puffy so that they don't know, they don't think that
right.
people...
Yeah, that's not how I talk to him, really.
Yeah.
I'm not mean. Right before we,
Well, I'm not sure about that.
No,
Yeah,
that's not. Right before I hit to go live, Elix said, "I look puffy," because you know how you can see yourself in the phone in Facebook Live before it starts. That's why I'm kidding.
Yeah,
So
I just felt I was a hot mess today. So some compliments, please. How do I look? Puffy, hot mess?
he always looks good.
So he's like,
so
he just gave me the evil eye. Like, you don't look puffy.
So getting back to what I was saying, some people or a lot of people just want to sort of like bend towards, because it's that left side of the brain that wants to pull you to, you didn't really get a sign.
Yes.
That can be explained. That's the wind, that's a breeze, that's the light. There's a lot of things. So you stay on the right side of the brain, and the more you acknowledge, and just that one decision, like if you get a sign and you think it's a sign and you say, no, I know that was a sign, that one decision, I can't tell you, it propels you so further closer to getting even more signs in Spirit, because Spirit looks and says, they really know it was us. So it's everything is connected, and it's like a snowball effect how it works. But I wanted to do this class because, I have the perspective of a lot of people that I had no idea was a medium. And then all of a sudden I'm thrown into being a medium and what it was like before and after. But as an adult, not knowing I was a medium versus a lot of mediums and psychics that know immediately, like when they're kids, they see signs and spirits and stuff, something I never did. So that's why I wanted to to do this class, and I'm really, really excited about it. I was actually surprised like how many people have already signed up, which is wonderful.
I'm a perfect example of somebody who has expanded my connectivity, right, with Spirit.
The connection you have with Spirit, yeah.
Can I share, one of the stories?
Go ahead, Puffy. Go ahead.
So about your mom, we go visit Stephen's mom, and she can't speak. So he connects with her, and you can explain that better than I can. But, one of our recent visits, I knew she was just staring at me. So I just decided to tune in. And what I heard in the conversation that we were having was that she was asking me to make sure I take care of Stephen. So before I even said anything to Stephen says to me, she wants to make sure you're taking care of me. And I'm like, oh my God.
He almost fell off the chair.
I almost fell off the chair because
wild.
in my mind, I literally just said to her, don't worry, I am taking care. I will take care of him. So that's something that I don't think a year ago I would have been able to do that.
No.
But because I'm training, just like all of you are, being part of this process, I'm getting better and better. Someday I'll be a medium too. I'll have my own show.
Yeah, it'll be the Puffy Medium.
Yes.
The wild thing about this is that I really have proof that the more you hone in your skill, and each one of us is individual, so each one of us has sort of like characteristics that they can grow. Some people may just have the dreams. Some people may, just feel things and know people around, whatever it is. But the cool thing is, especially with Elix and my best friend, well, actually two best friends, Paul and Susan, they've come on the ride with me with this, and they have the connections that they have now over the past 4 years is completely different than what they had prior to the 4 years prior to me being a medium. So it's not just me as a medium, it's just that they kind of took the ride with me and heard all the stories and the explanations and the connections, and if hopefully that makes sense. So it's proof that, we're all intuitive, and every one of us can work on this particular skill that you have and just have it grow. Are you like reading a book?
Yeah, no. I'm reading. This is a very interesting. So,
Hi, Nancy Finn.
Megan.
Hi, Megan.
So that's very interesting, and I'll let
Hello,
Stephen.
good evening from Haverhill, Mass. Can you help my mind ease? Am I a bad person or a negative ball of energy? We lost our Graham last year on Super Bowl day, and I feel like life is falling apart. I would try and contact someone if I had your gift, but is there some positive words I can hear from the other side to push me through?
Can I start and then you go?
Yeah.
So
Take it away, medium.
So no. I'm speaking as a coach. So my
That's
coaching
good.
to you is you got to reframe. So notice some of the language that you're using. I'm a negative person. I'm a ball of negative energy. I'm a bad person. My life is falling apart. All of that language, remember, words create worlds. So our language really defines what it is that we get. So Megan, my advice to you, and this is what I do for a living, right? Is to start with you first and start reframing that language first. And then that's going to create the opening. It's going to create access for you to then be able to connect with spirit and then ask, because they will respond. But you got to really work on you and work on the language. Language create reality. And if you don't, perfect example is if you get up in the morning and you say today's going to suck, how you think that day is going to go. It's not going to go well. So if you get up and you say today's going to be an awesome day, you're likely going to have an awesome day. So again, words create worlds. Does that make sense?
That makes really a lot of sense.
And what would you advise her from a spirit perspective?
From a spirit perspective, Megan, I would tune into, you said it was your grandmother, right? I would, every night, every day, tune into your grandmother and ask her to connect with you, ask her to give you signs and talk to her. Like in the morning, get up and just say, good morning, Graham, whatever you called her, whether it's verbal or whether it's mental, it doesn't matter. The more you connect and the more you talk to, Spirit tells me that's the biggest thing they want is for us to talk to them. But I think it's a way to bridge the connection also, which is wonderful. And also just, as Elix said, which I think goes hand in hand, once you stop with that negative verbiage
Language.
yeah, you change, and then you're also, because imagine if what you just put, and I can just feel your energy, and you're such a wonderful person with such a huge heart, but that those words actually just pull you in a black hole,
And it closes the space.
yeah, well, and you can't see these signs either.
Yeah.
Which, just defeats the purpose of wanting to know that your loved ones are here and know that your grandmother loves you, what she does, and, your grandmother or anybody else who connects. So hopefully that makes sense.
It sure does.
Yeah.
And it's 5:00, so I think we need to move to the other room.
I
Go
think
into
so.
the
I mean,
studio.
I would love to keep talking to everybody here, but I have to.
Well, we're going to keep talking. We're going to go
Yeah,
into
but
the
I
show.
have to, put the headphones on, and then I can't really focus on Facebook Live unless it's, the breaks. But
Yeah.
508-222-1320
Yeah.
if you
This is
call.
the time to call. If you want to get through, you got to get through right now.
Thank you, Penny.
Okay? So,
Hi, Minx. Minx? What a
yeah,
cool name.
let's
Minx.
go. Okay, so we're going to go over to the studio. And just bear with us as we move over. If you have any questions, write them, and we will do our best to answer the questions. And remember, 508-222-1320 is the number
Big guns are
call.
here. Am I in
All
trouble?
right.
Over the month, you don't have to cook.
Let's see, Megan. Let's see what. Oh, thank you. Keep more positive attitude and yes. That
Well, Jim, it's good to see you.
Health and wellness industry.
that's awesome. I'm glad that you heard what we had to say. Debbie Borelli.
It was amazing.
This is
It was
unacceptable.
so terrific. I don't know
Unacceptable.
exactly how much they
You
they
missed
made, but,
15 minutes of our Facebook
it was-
Live.
it
We're
was
gonna
80
have
plus
to.
people.
This keeps happening.
It was really,
We're gonna
really
delete
great.
your ass.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
just
really
unacceptable.
I was
But
going
we
to
love
bring it
you.
up just at the beginning, so
Well, that's great.
because yeah.
Okay, so number
And
to
all
call,
to kids, like
508
100% of the funds went to
222
children.
1320. Oh, you're gonna talk about the fundraiser. It was an awesome fundraiser. We have one more coming up, and that one is in Framingham.
I don't know who else is back there. If it's just you,
I can't remember
There's a young
when.
guy who's this is spirit. Okay. As soon as I was pulling in, there's somebody in there, a young guy, like a good friend or a brother or a brother-in-law. Is that connected to you, Jim?
No, I don't think so.
Just keep it. It's they.
He's pulling one of the callers. I have no idea. He'll probably be
You
the
know,
obvious.
it's interesting when they say young. I don't know yet. When they say young, it just means someone that left. You know, it could be someone as young as like 10 years old, or it could be someone as
Debbie,
60.
how is that helping
But I
us?
know that it's somebody who
We want pizza for us.
It's not a kid. It's not a kid though. No, it's
Roselle, thank you for being here despite your stomach bug. We appreciate it. Debbie, we got to set up a date, so be in touch. We're missing Donna. Donna, where are you?
not for your wife either. Jim.
And Carrie. Hope you guys log in. Hi,
I
Holly.
know this other the other guy. Who else is back
So, let's see. How much time do we have, Mark?
About 30 seconds.
And do we have any lines open?
Oh, of course not.
No? Okay, so again, lines are, you gotta call.
20 seconds.
We're gonna get going in about 20 seconds.
High school sports offers a wide array of matches.
If there's any questions, write them here and I'll make sure that Steven gets them and we'll do our best to answer them. Hi, Jane.
Is it me?
Hi, Holly.
Maybe Spirit Grill.
Holly, we're working on our Florida trip.
Okay, kids.
Yeah, big changes, Holly.
Hi,
Find the make radio.
your auntie's here, Carolyn.
Oh, Cookie.
Cookie.
Hey, Cookie.
Yeah.
No, Cookie's my cousin.
Cousin, I
Go
don't
here,
know.
kitty.
Kitties.
Gotta go. Ooh.
Okay, so we're ready to go. Get here.
And good afternoon, and welcome to Through the Static. I am Steven the Medium, your host for the show. We have the wonderful Mock producing the show, who just finished his jukebox, which was terrific as always. We have the incredible Facebook Live people that stopped with us prior to the show. Facebook Live people have the best comments, the best questions, and the conversations we get to have, which I never know what they're going to be, are always really terrific. And also we have Coach Elix, who is next to me. Facebook Live people can see him and say, hi, Coach Elix.
Hi, everyone. And a lot of people are saying how handsome I am because, you talk about how wonderful everyone is, but you never tell me how handsome and good looking and
Mock, help me,
smart.
please.
So, people on Facebook Live, thank you for all the compliments.
Do you know what I have to deal with now, Facebook Live people? I'm going to go through these comments. I'm going to ban all of you that said something about
Well,
Elix.
ironically, they're giving both of us compliments. So.
Oh, yeah, let me correct that. I love you people so much. You're the best people on Facebook Live.
They're trying to
Ever,
help me because
ever.
you called me Puffy earlier.
Listen, for people who not on Facebook that maybe are just tuning in and listening and waiting to get read, right before I hit Facebook Live button to go live, Elix says, I look puffy. He looked at the iPhone, and we can see ourselves.
The monitor.
Yeah, and I hit it, and then what do I do with that? That's where I'm left with. I look puffy, which of course he doesn't look
Well,
puffy.
you could have said, no, you don't.
I
You
did
look
say that.
Absolutely beautiful.
I did say
And
that.
Instead, you're just like, ugh.
I did say you
right.
did not look puffy, okay?
But this is not about me. Can we talk about the successes that you've had last week? Your fundraiser was an amazing
Yes.
success.
So last Friday, there was the fundraiser for the Cleveland School, which was at the Elks in Norwood, and Colleen Brierly, who put this together. I don't know if Colleen's listening, but Colleen, bravo to you. There were like 80 plus people at this
it was
fundraiser.
nearly 100 people there, yeah.
And it was fantastic. And just the fact that 100% of those funds go to the 5th grade at Cleveland to go to these kids and to help these kids. It's all fundraisers are amazing, whatever they're for, right? I mean, that you do it and you feel like such a great feeling. But I think there's just something for me with kids and animals I love doing. And I'm really, really happy that we got to do that. And the messages were amazing. I wished I could get to every single person, but I couldn't. And Colleen just had like pizza being brought in and food there. It was
And
really
the raffle was really
the
amazing.
yeah. I did at the end of the event.
24 gifts to raffle. It was a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think there was. Yeah, I think it was in the teens, but they were really good.
Yeah.
Really good gifts. So I'm just very thankful that Colleen asked me to do that, and I was able to be part of it. And the principal of Cleveland School was there. Colleen's mom, Marie, was there, and I got to meet Colleen's family. Her husband, who is definitely a jokester and very funny, and Colleen's daughter, sons. Everybody was amazing. Everybody was terrific. So it was overall, it was A+++. I know when we came in, Mark asked me about it, and I was really excited. So on to the next fundraiser
one coming up,
which is Sunday, February 17th, and it's at 2 p.m. for our wonderful friend Christine Kavicki, who is running the Boston Marathon. I said last time that I never realized how difficult it is to actually be able to run in the process or the procedures to get there. And so this is going to be February 17th, 2019.
And Christine is a friend, a client. Her husband has been a friend of mine for years.
Yeah, they're both. Les and Christine are wonderful.
Wonderful
So it's at the
people.
Exhibit A Brewing Company, 81 Morton Street, Framingham, and the tickets are $40. It goes to the YMCA, the Metro West YMCA. The proceeds go, which benefits the Y. And because they're sponsoring Christine in the race, and you can get tickets again through Venmo, and it is at Christine Kavicki at CAVICCHI. So it's on my website too.
There's a link on the website, so you don't have to remember that. You can go to our website, on mine or Steven's. And this is limited, so it's only 85 people. So this is a really awesome event. It's intimate.
It's a smaller venue.
It's a small venue.
And
So if you really want an opportunity to see Steven and get a chance for a reading, this is the event that you want to buy tickets for.
And listen to everybody else that are getting readings. And it's really interesting, even in the fundraiser Friday, when it was over, I can't tell you how many people came over to me and said, you didn't come to me because I couldn't get to everybody, but I know that someone who came through was for me because this, I verified that or validated this. That's what happens. You don't necessarily have to have me be in front of you to actually be read, which is pretty amazing. So I'm really excited about helping Christine for her quest to do the Boston Marathon. I think this is the first time, right, that she's doing?
Is it? Yeah, this is the first time. She's a marathon runner, but I think this is the first time that she's doing the Boston Marathon.
Yeah, which is wonderful.
Bucket list.
And for people, I said this on Facebook Live, for people that don't do Facebook Live, but maybe have Facebook or want to just sign on to Facebook, you have to go to my Stephen the Medium page because this week I posted a picture that I took out in front of the house, which was looked like this giant angel. Mark, did you see that? And I, in my meditations, always ask for angels to protect our house and the entrances. And it was pretty amazing.
It was pretty amazing.
I could only see it via the picture, but not just the naked eye. But when I saw that, I almost fell off the seat. I almost fell off the.
So it's worth looking
chair.
at. And when you showed it to my 93-year-old mom, as soon as she saw it, she's like, "Oh my God!"
She was.
She saw it's an angel. She saw the wings. It's really amazing.
It pretty much was amazing. So and a little shout out. Somebody was helping me today, work wise, to the sisters. The sisters get a lot of shout outs on this show, don't they? Jeannie and Teresa.
Hi,
now I know
sisters.
Teresa better be listening too.
I know, but I've never met them. So
yeah, of course you did. When I first started doing readings and I didn't have an office to do readings, people would come to the house, and Jeannie and Teresa came to the house.
So it doesn't count.
Well, I'm going to tell Jeannie and Teresa. Are you
No,
listening
Jeannie,
to that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And Teresa.
I need a repeat of this.
Well, you know what? I would love to do that because those are the two amazing women, and I get to see Jeannie, but it's always work related. Even though I probably talked to her way longer than I should with the line of attorneys behind me, but that's besides the point. But I don't get to see Teresa because she's not there any longer. So that's my nice shout out to the sisters who I love. And
Anyone in the Brockton court system that you want to?
yeah,
Because
Billy,
you don't want to.
listen. There's in Brockton
discriminate.
juvenile court. There's Michelle. There's Robin. There's just so many people. And each time I go to juvenile court, I test Billy. Billy is one of the judges' clerks who is great, and he looks at me like cockeyed, like I didn't listen. And others in juvenile court have listened, and so Billy boy, you better be listening.
And I do have a shout out because I just got my spinal injections, a second round for my
yes.
back at the Baptist Hospital, and Dr. Renkas, is it Tal? How you say I pronounce it?
Tal, yeah, Tal, yeah.
T-A-L.
Yeah.
He was
The nicest
amazing,
guy.
and I'm hoping that he's listening. He said he was going to listen.
So if you
he said
are,
he was going to have his
Tal,
partners
how
listen.
are you?
So
Hi. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
And let me
thank
just tell you
again
what
for
great
being
energy
awesome.
too. When he
Yeah.
I was able to meet him, and when he came out, as soon as he walked out, great energy. But Mark's giving me the dirty
Oh,
look.
Mark,
like-
come on. He can keep
He's got to
giving us-
keep the reins on me.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back.
Bye. Okay. Also, we have somebody from St. Croix.
Where?
Let's see, St. Croix. Heidi. Hi. We're getting people from all over the place. Hi, Sonia.
I love it.
Hi, Audrey. I hope you're feeling better, darling. It was great to see you.
Oh, Audrey, it was so nice to see you, and so much love sent to you. So
The fair's purpose is to promote a greener environment.
it's I love the different places that people are listening.
Yeah, we've had people from all over the world, so it's really exciting.
Did I
So
just see?
we're looking through the comments.
I was gonna go to one particular comment, but who's this? Debbie Lewis Barashka? Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, because apparently she's too busy to tune in.
She's a social. Her
Yeah.
social. So, Trish, thank you. That means so much to me.
Who's Jane? What is this? Just want to see. Jane is from St. Croix. Oh yeah, Jane. Okay,
Yeah, Jane
got
was
it.
on, I think, last week, right, Jane?
That's awesome. I love that.
So
Keep it up, Debbie. You better start making pizza for us, Debbie. Just saying.
Sounds that energize you.
Also, so your daughter. Listen, your daughter. I don't remember what your daughter's. Her name is. Oh boy. Trish, tell me what what your daughter's name is, because I hope you feel so much better, and I hope Trish, you don't
alerts now on many mobile devices. Use a unique sound.
David.
David, please.
David.
Once, too many. We're done with Donnie and Marie, okay? If he's going back, you're going with him. Just saying, okay? Please.
David, you're gonna be my partner.
Yeah.
So Fiona,
No,
Fiona. So I hope you're feeling so much better. You got the best mama to take care of you. So I'm sure you will, and I'm gonna send you a lot of healing energy, Fiona, so you feel better. That stinks when you're not feeling good. So everyone growing up said, like Holly. Giving too many secrets, Holly. Yeah. Growing up, everybody used to say, I looked like Donny Osmond. Donny Osmond, because he was really cute back then, right? Back to the show. Hi, Kayla.
Was that?
Kayla.
Keep trying.
And welcome back to Through the Static. You know, we were just coming back from a commercial, and I was just like, I was sitting in my living room, and I looked up, and Mark's looking at me like with the fingers, like, you better start speaking, or it's going to be dead air. Well, you could have.
Which finger did he have?
You never know what Mark.
Yeah, I
he
know.
surprises me every week. Before I start with the calls, and I promise I'm going to, there's just one thing that I want to just bring up, which I haven't brought up in, I don't think, ever. Coach Elix, who is sitting right next to me, has his own business. He's an executive coach. He's a life coach. He is pretty incredible. And I know he does this show with me every week. And I know that when we come in, I always give shout outs to Mark, because Mark's got this wonderful show before me, the Jukebox. And I never really say much about Elix, Coach Elix, Elix Cintron. So Elix, first of all, give your website.
Performancecoachingbyelix.com. That's so sweet of you.
And I have to tell you that anybody, I was going to say anybody who's had you, but I think I better not say that. Anybody who has worked with you in a relationship, coaching relationship, Mark almost fell off the chair with that one, loves you. I mean, what I've seen you do with people that really are green, and whether they want to start their own business or they just want to be more successful, is pretty amazing. And anybody who's listening that thinks they may be interested in coaching, or thinks somebody may be interested in coaching, and I think one of the things I love about what you do, Elix, is that you don't have to be in a bad place. You know, so many successful people want to coach, and that's what you do too. So it sort of runs the gamut. So I just wanted to give you a wonderful shout out, because I see what you accomplish with people, and just I'm really proud of you, Puffy.
Thank you. I hope I've done a little bit for you too.
Yes, you have. So before people start swearing at me, I think I better start picking up calls. So let's start with number 1. Who is this? Hello. Hi, who's this? Alicia, how are you? I'm doing very well, and thank you for giving me a call, and thank you for letting me give you a reading. I'm assuming that's what you're calling, right? Not for a recipe or something, because I'm a really good cook.
Or to tell us we're very handsome. You could do that too, Alicia.
Okay, Alicia. So let me. Oh wow, Alicia, there's a lot going on here with you. What was that? Well, when I say that, Alicia, I just also mean that there's just a lot of spirit that just have come forward. I'm just going to start with this, and I don't know if this is for you, but you know, usually when I drive here, somebody's hanging with me, and I never know who it's for. Do you connect with somebody that fell? I don't know if this is like a recent fall, or this is in the past, that someone may even be already crossed, that fell off a ladder. All I kept doing when I was coming into the studio, and it's usually for someone, and it's usually the first caller, that's somebody. Is there a connection with you with falling? Oh, Alicia, there it is. I kind of always figure it's going to be the first caller. Is Dad crossed or still here? Okay, so it's just a way that your dad is letting you know. So just know first and foremost that when I was driving to the studio, your dad was in the car with me, just kind of hanging out, and knew that you'd be the first caller and wanted to reach out to you. There's John, Joe, George. Where's this? Who's the I keep getting the GJ name. Jim, John, Jane. And it could be someone either connected to you living, Alicia, or somebody who's crossed. But they either want to be validated, or your father's validating them. It's either one or the other. No idea? Oh, you mean G for grandma? No, that's not the way they usually work with me, because that's just everyone, calls, a lot of people call grandma, grandpa. So no, there's GJ. A lot of times too, Alicia, it can be a middle name, or it could actually even be a last name connected. There there's also Florence, Florence. Are you Italian? Wow, I don't know what that means. Not even close. What's the furthest away from Italian? But I'll hold that for another conversation, Alicia. Okay. Did someone go to Italy that's connected to you? No, and they don't have to pass. But who is this? I'm trying to figure out where I'm going with you and. Oh, well, that's why I got Florence. So, just know it's a way that your dad is, and there's two, is it just the two of you or two kids? Who's two? Where's the two come in? Oh, but where does two kids come in? So your father keeps saying there's two kids. Two kids. Somebody has two kids. Was he one of two? Was your mom one of two? But there's a two. Dad keeps saying two kids. Keep it with you, Alicia. Or were there two that were from the same dad? Were the only two from? Okay, so Elix usually asks this, but I have to. Are you drinking, Alicia? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So know that Dad. What they do is that's why I asked you is that they for whatever reason a lot of times they'll separate biological if you've got like step siblings or it's just the way that dad was very adamant that there were two that were separate. So just know that he's talking about you and your daughter. So I mean you and your sister rather. Right, exactly. So and your brother, your dad's just giving a validation too about him recently going to Italy. That's why I heard Florence. The GJ name is killing me, Alicia, that you're not getting it because your father's screaming at me. So it also could be like one of like a nephew, a niece, a grandchild, and your father keeps wanting to get a validation about it. There's a broken something also. Broken. Broken. Did someone break something? Like limb, like arm, leg, broken ankle, broken. You know what, Alicia? It feels like your dad's talking about like the what is that the operation you had, Elix? The rotator cuff.
Rotator cuff.
Alicia, who has the problem? Like up near the shoulder blade, or or did have the. And is he still here? Or is he in spirit? And what was the issue with him? Okay, so no, but is this mom's side? Yeah, I mean, I asked that because he comes, your father points to the left side, which is mom's side, not his side. A lot of people think, dad wouldn't bring that up because it's not the same side, but it's this for you, Alicia, whether you know this or not, your dad just is giving these validations to let you know that he's around you, that he's with you. But he also says that recently it's just tough. It's been a very tough. I don't know if people are around you are having a very difficult time or it's you, but your dad just keeps saying that things get better. Does that make any sense? And it just keeps telling me to hold on because he keeps making me feel like there's a lot of times just feeling like what else can happen? Like this can't get any worse, or why can't I get a break? And it's just a way that your dad is just giving you as a validation. There's also a mom or grandmother figure. So is your mom here? She's crossed? So know that it's both mom and grandmother. And Alicia, there's a birthday or anniversary right now. Like right. They said you got to validate it. Okay, so this is grandpa, your grandfather. So just know that because we're so close to it, that it's just spirit wanting to give a validation. Even though your grandfather says to his granddaughter, thank you very much for giving a nice validation for my birthday, but that's not what they were talking about. You've got something 2 weeks back. Oh, there's the JG name. So Alicia, no, wow. So that's why your father was screaming, like, she knows. So just know that your brother is here also. So I don't know if he passed this time of year, but there's something else around this time of year, anniversary, birthday. Oh my God, Alicia, no wonder you had so many people. When is her birthday? That's too far for me. Usually when they give me that, it's either like 2-3 weeks back, 2-3 weeks forward, and it's not grandfather, even though he loves that you gave that validation. So there's also an 8. I'm gonna make sure I give you. When they give me numbers, it's either August. There's a birthday anniversary in August, or the 8th of a month. What was? Who's? Okay, so this is mom's mom. Oh, just know that you've got a ton of spirit with you, and never. I don't know what the headband is. There's a picture with. What was that? Are you serious? I love it. Right before because I have to take a break, Alicia. Right before I just heard someone say you gotta yell at the headband. Know that it's Dad, and you. You are not alone, Alicia. That's all I keep hearing, and I'm gonna just leave you with that and send you so much love. Okay. All right. Thank you, Alicia. Bye bye, and we'll be back. Audrey. Hello, Audrey. Hey, Kim. Hey, Ryan. What's this? A lot of
North Attleboro hosts the Meet the Local Filmmakers event on Saturday, February 9th from
people.
Eva, Donna, about time. We asked about you
Eva
earlier.
Milagros. Hola.
Puerto Rico in the house.
Donna, what's going on? Why were you so late? I don't
know.
understand.
festival submission.
Come on, Donna.
From their upcoming film
I don't understand Donna too. The first thing is high helix. I don't understand.
I
that.
understand that. Hello.
Hi, Barbara. Where have you been from Vero Beach? I haven't seen you on Facebook in a little bit, so it's good to see you also. Donna's eating dinner. I still am waiting for my invitation for Donna, right?
I know. I was looking at those egg biscuits, by the way, that recipe. That looks
Ryan,
delicious.
thank you so much. I love that you said that. Ryan said hi.
Oh.
Ryan is the one that did the drawing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Ryan, really talent.
What drawing
I
are we
love
talking
it.
about?
For mock show.
Oh.
He drew something which is really cool.
Oh,
so,
yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Frosted
Donna,
Flakes.
if it was Fruit Loops, I would have been there, but Frosted Flakes can't do it. No.
Things started picking up. We had big plans.
Who else is here? So, are their lines open?
No.
Yeah.
So keep calling, guys. I know it's difficult, but 508-222-1320.
This year.
30 seconds.
What will become of your business?
Debbie, I did notice that.
Nearly 2/3 of businesses aren't
How long?
prepared for an emergency.
30
And
seconds.
40% of
That
businesses
headband was so
experience
cool.
disaster.
Did you hear that? The guy, the father, who would think a guy would wear one? And right before I'm
wear
finishing with that
headbands all
woman,
the time.
Alicia, who was so terrific.
Plan to
I'm like,
keep your business
wh- wh-
running
wh-
Made it
should
for him. I
disaster
don't know if
strike.
you were.
No, she made him a head. I didn't hear
She
that.
knitted it, I
Brought to you
think
by the
she
Federal
said.
Emergency Management Agency.
How cool! How wild is that? I didn't know that. It's amazing how spirit brings up.
All right,
gotta get back
we're
on.
getting get back, guys.
Puffy. And morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Through the Static. Mark, the producer, just told me that when I was on the phone with Alicia, he thinks that Alicia said that she made that headband for her dad. So how wild is that? I mean, another extra connection. Never mind your dad bringing up a headband that he used to use, but that's something that you made for him, which is pretty wild. You know, I learn things every day from Spirit, and I just think it is so cool what they bring up to give us that those goose pimples of like, oh my God, it's really them. How wild is that? Okay, so let me take the next call. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? Hello? Hi. Yes? Who's this? You did it. I'm very excited to talk to you. Who's this? Anna. Well, first of all, Anna, I will tell you that I love the name because that's my grandmother's name. My grandmother, who was also a medium that I never met, but I love the fact that you have Anna. So let me see what's going on with you, Anna. Anna, do you connect south to the south? Okay, perfect. So know that it's a way that your loved ones are already stepping forward to let you know that it's them in the connection. So Anna, let me just tell you that there's a grandmother that almost knocked me off my seat that just stepped forward, like is so excited that my granddaughter, and just is really excited. But there's also there's a sister here. She steps forward saying that she is a sister, and a young female. And Anna, when someone comes through as a young male or female, to me it just means someone who left this earth way before their time. But it could be, it could be someone 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, even 60s, because I just don't expect someone in their 60s to cross over. So let me start with this. Is there an aunt that you've lost? I'm trying to. No, this is a female, and she keeps making me feel like sister-in-law, or somebody very close to the family that would feel like a best friend or a really good friend of somebody's. You have a brother? Yeah, and she's gonna stay alive, Anna. This is a woman who, she's in spirit, but she keeps making me. She just talked about brother. So Dad, is your father still here? He didn't lose a sister. Okay. I'm just gonna that portion I'm gonna leave with you, because she's telling me she's telling me her brother is here. Her brother is still here on Earth. Anna, it could be also a miscarriage that maybe your grandmother had, even though so there it is. So she may not even have, maybe she did know. I'm not sure if she knew it was a male or female. I don't know how early it was. If she lost a baby, all I can tell you is that it's a female that's stepping forward. And she keeps saying like sister, but now I get it. So this would be an aunt for you. So just know that an aunt is with you, and she's hanging with you, and how much she loves you, even though you didn't know her. But the grandmother, mom's mom, is crossed. Okay, so mom's side of a grandmother is the one that also came barreling through, so it has to be then a great grandmother who came through. Is very, very connected and very, very close to you. Anna, where does David, where's the D come in for you? Doyle. So know that, wow, I love when great grandparents come through, because I think it's really cool for me. And just know that great grandfather, this is still on mom's side? Oh my! Oh, so no wonder why they're coming through. I get it now. I completely get it. So just know that they want to let you know that that great grandmother is out of control. Though she is, I just said you're a menace in a good way, and sure, energy is so humongous, and it's a great thing for you. She keeps talking about your hair. Well, I got to tell you though that she talks about it in a most loving way and loves it, and just because it's always people that have straight hair want curly and curly that want straight, but it's just a way that she wants to make sure she gives something very specific about you. To let does your sister not have that? But I love the most poof. But do you two? Why does she separate the two of you? Like, do you not look alike? Do you not live near each other? Why does your great grandmother? Okay, and maybe your great grandmother Anna is just giving that as a reference to back in the past if there was a separation. But there's also Mary. Where's the Mike or Mary? Why did your great grandmother keeps giving me the M name? And let me just. Oh, so your dad is Mike. Oh yes, so just know that the spirit's just giving a wonderful validation, and what they do a lot of times is validate people that are still here because they just want to give a shout out. It would be just like if your great grandparents or grandparents on your dad's side were still here and just talking to their friends and just referencing their son Mike. That's the same way spirit does it, but in this case, it's all about making sure that Anna gets that they're actually here, stepping forward. There's a Miller. I keep hearing Miller, and I don't know if this is a last name connected to you, or or someone loved Miller like beer, or someone loved beer. But there's. I love it, Anna. It's interesting because it's I don't drink beer at all, so I don't know a lot of beer, but I know Miller, and that's how they have to give me Miller because it's the only way I'm going to know they're talking about beer. So I get it. I'm not pulling your husband down because he's a high class beer drinker. So it's just a way that they're. Oh, so this is also for his side loves you. Oh my Lord, Anna. They in spirit. There's also a female, like a grandmother or mom figure. It feels like it's a grandmother for him stepping forward, but they're all just kind of corralling around you. So they bring up your wedding, Anna. And because I can see you like in a wedding ceremony. And in the gown, why do they keep focusing on the gown? I mean, was there? Did you wear something for somebody, or was there something in the wedding that was in memory of someone who's crossed? Wow. Wow. So Anna, just know that she just wants to let you know that she knew about it. Thus the reason why she kept bringing up the wedding gown, because you would have been holding, this is the bouquet you would hold? Yeah, so know that that's the reason why she was bringing me right directly to you, and just letting you know that she knows about it. And how amazing is that? Where's the water come in also? Water. Is it my Rhode Island accent, Anna? Is that what's doing it? Good, Anna. There's water. Like they all your loved ones are bringing me to like I don't know if this is the ocean, if this is a lake. They keep bringing me to something significant that happens on water. So I don't know if there's a memory, Anna, of you being someplace or hearing a story that someone was at a beach or a lake and someone almost drowned or someone had an accident, and again, this is the past, this is nothing going forward, but they keep telling me it's something significant. But yeah, because someone almost bangs their head, so I don't know what this is, but I'm just going to keep that with you. And where's Frank come in? Frank, something like that. Okay, perfect. Oh, well, no wonder why she's bringing the Fran up. I love it. It's just to let you know that you share and how excited she is that you share the middle name. But Anna, make sure you hang on to what I told you. All these shows are also archived, and I have a YouTube channel which is just Stephen the Medium, so you can go back to it. So for you need to, when it gets on my YouTube channel, go back to it and hear what I'm saying about this accident, because they keep telling me that and now I don't know if you experienced it or you just know, and it also could be something on your husband's side because it's very close. But the last thing I'm going to tell you because I've got to take a break, is what happened with the ring. The ring. Did someone lose a ring, or did a ring get changed, or was there a handed? What was? Wow. So, but when it does, and this is just more, Anna, for you, it's just about to say it's really your loved ones, because that's why we're bringing it up, because you knew immediately what they were talking about. So that's it. That's what it's all about. And I have to take a break, but I'm going to end with this. You're really connected, Anna. You're really connected to spirit. Oh, no. You needed to hear that, that you're very, very connected, and just grasp that and hold on to that, because you are. I mean, I wish I could keep going, but I've got to take a break, and I'm going to leave you with all that love, Anna. And thank you for calling. Alrighty. Bye-bye. What happened?
It's easier for me to just rather than try to climb.
Hi, guys.
Let's see.
Oh, look at Elix Cintron's watching. I'm so excited. I haven't seen him in so long.
Hi, everyone.
Someone told
that's
me
good.
he's what's good?
Jewish Community Center in Providence
Someone's
will
told me
hold
that
a
he's
live
puffy.
fair on Saturday, February 2nd from 7 to 8 p.m.
Let's see who we have here.
The event will present
Do.
environmental
Every message, every comment is Debbie Borelli.
recycling,
Audrey is my dad around. He's her dad around.
Audrey, who I just saw?
Yeah.
Yeah, Audrey. I don't, absolutely. I mean, even when I was there at the fundraiser, your dad was there. I know how difficult it is because it's so recent, but you just got to really hold on tight to those feelings and know that he's absolutely there. And Audrey, the great thing about your dad is that the positive he wants you to take is that all the energy now that he has in spirit, he just gives to you. So it's just more strength, it's more energy, it's more more happiness. It's really great. So I hope that makes sense. Donna Puff Daddy. Hola, Yvette.
Hi, Yvette.
Hi, Benz. It's good to see you.
From Buena Vista. Where is that?
Oh
no, that's her
his
name.
yeah,
That's her name.
That's his name. Yeah.
Okay. Jazzy.
Donna,
oh,
please.
Jazzy. Oh my God. Did you tell Donna about the commercial?
The TV show.
The TV show? That was wild, Donna.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Hi, Rachel.
and high school equivalent.
Donna, that's why we need
With
to
help of
see
teachers
you.
and
So
tutors.
Yeah, Donna, come on, set it up.
Citizenship test.
There's a Gidget. I love that name, Gidget. Where are you though, Gidget? So it's not sleeting here yet. It's supposed to tonight's supposed to rain. I don't know where you are. This time goes by too darn fast. Like almost 10 of. It's so there's 2 calls?
Yes, so
So I'm gonna try to get through 2 calls.
gracias.
And welcome back to Through the Static. I have 2 calls, so I want to get through them before the end of the show, so let's go. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? Hello? Diane, how are you? Good. Well, I'm glad to speak to you. Diane, let me ask you something a little different. Is there a connection with Windows? The reason why I'm asking, Diane's like, what are you talking about, Stephen? Windows. The reason why I'm asking is right before I took this phone call, Spirit keeps showing me, your loved ones keep showing me a window, and the window just keeps going up and down, up and down. And did somebody in the family, were they like big window treatment people, like every season change curtains, or did something just happen? Oh, there it is, Diane. So but your brother is here, living. Oh, so he's crossed. Wow. So know that it's the, I wasn't really sure because I got to be honest, Diane, there are so many people here for you in spirit screaming. They all want to talk. But it's how wild is this, is that your brother wanted to be the first to let you know that he's watching you. He's with you with the windows. I was wondering why I keep seeing windows up, down, up, down. Well, that makes sense if he installed windows. So it's just a way to let you know that he's here. This is Jackie or John connected here. Yes. Diane says no. Stephen says yes. John, Jim, Jackie, GJ name also connected to you. Who's Joe? Who's Joe? And who's crossed? So know that he's yelling at you that you didn't get the GJ right away, Diane. He's so excited. He just said to me, dear Lord, he wasn't even sure he was going to be able to get through because he's like, what the hell did this woman do? She's got so many people here that want to come through. And but your husband just wanted to make sure that you know that he's stepping forward too. You know, your husband and your brother have their arms around each other in spirit. Like how wild is that? Diane, but your husband says that there was a recent crossing, like a recent death. And when I say recent, usually it's like within the year. Again, listen, this is what we do. Diane says no, Stephen says yes. Just like Joe, yes. There's an animal or somebody, person, animal left and crossed over like recently. So it also could be, Diane, maybe even like a family member of yours or a friend that lost an animal. But there's somebody that because animals come through the same way as people do with me. So there's somebody that's coming through and says within the year. So just keep it with you. And what's the throat issue come in? I don't know if this is like COPD, bronchitis, like lung cancer, someone either crossed or someone living connected to you. Where does the throat issue come in? The throat issue. Yes. And it could be someone living or it could be somebody crossed. But but they keep telling me that there's something going on, like again, like COPD or bronchitis or lung cancer, but there's something in my throat because my throat is constricting, which means that someone either maybe even could have had something going on with their throat and now it's okay, or somebody that's crossed. And there's a teacher who taught. Oh, well, that would be you as the teacher, Diane. Yeah, so just it's and mom's here too. There's a mother figure. So mom is crossed? Okay, so know that mom, your brother, your husband, they're all here letting you know. Your mother just said you were very impactful with your job as a teacher. I mean, I know teachers are, but it was really good. Your mother said you know the throat issue too, and this is also Diane. There's a big drinker, a huge drinker. I can smell the alcohol. That's how big it is. Yes, yeah. Diane's like trying to cover up the family, right, Diane? No, there's either living or crossed, but there's a huge, like a big drinker that I keep hearing your mother talk about. Because your mother is pointing her finger like, like, stop. But it also could be someone who is crossed, connected to you. The last thing I'm going to give you, Mary, Mike, where's the M? Come in, connected. Who? Okay, so know that mom is just letting you know that she is here and how much she loves you. So they're always, your mother just said she's always with you at nighttime before you go to sleep. So, and tries to help you sleep because she says your sleeping stinks. So, yeah, she's telling me that she's trying to help you. So I'm going to leave that with you, Diane. And you have a great night. And I leave you with lots of love. Oh, thank you, Diane. Hi, who's this? Hello. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Hi. You've got someone
Hi
saying hi
there.
to you. Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening. So, Teresa, when people call in, because I have headphones on, I can never tell who's who, but I'm pretty sure I know who this Teresa is because all I keep hearing is Annie. So I am correct, right? Teresa, I think of all the times I've been in the studio, this is the first time I actually, and Spirit helped me because the voices sound so different on headphones. But so Auntie Annie, is her anniversary coming soon? Okay, just know. Because Auntie Annie just keeps telling me that she's gone. Clearly, she's gone nowhere. There's. I know you're going to understand this. I don't want to get into details, but there's an old boyfriend who is wants to let you know that he's standing right next to you. So also, I know you know who this is. I know, and I know. I've talked to you about this, but he's very persistent, Teresa. Like really persistent. He keeps telling me that somebody. Last year, because clearly for everyone who's listening, I know who Teresa is. Last year when you had the skunk issue, he keeps telling me though that did someone in hindsight tell you that they knew, like they were. He keeps telling me that someone mentioned to you about skunks around the other houses or like so just know, I mean, I know if skunks are around, obviously they're around, but did she tell you that? So just know, I mean, I don't know how you're going to take this, but just know when you were having that conversation, the old boyfriend is standing right. He's always around, just watching you, and in a good way, not in a weird way, Teresa, in a really good way. And there's something that he keeps talking about, that vacation, something that I don't know if it's planned or you're thinking, but there's something or someone ask you to go, there's something coming. Something. Does that make sense? Okay, perfect. So it's just Auntie Annie is just looking at him like, really? Like she No, I mean, Auntie Annie's got such a great heart. So even in the physical world, I mean, I never met her, but I know that she would just be loving to everybody. But she's just it's more of a way saying, you know, he's got a big, huge part. You really made an impact on him, Teresa. That's all I can tell you. So, and he just said to me, because it's very difficult to get through, he just said, tell Teresa I was the one that got, not even Auntie Annie, he's the one that got you through for this. So, kudos to him, Teresa. So, I think I'm done. As much as I'd love to keep talking to you, I thank you so much. It was so good to hear your voice. I know I gave you a shout out earlier, but hopefully I'll get to see you soon, Teresa. Oh, listen, lots of
Thank you.
love. So, oh, thank you, Teresa. So I love that family. Love those two sisters with Jeannie. Also, I'm out of time. I know how fast this goes by. So thank you, everybody, for calling. Everybody on Facebook that's listening. We'll be back next Wednesday, same time. But make sure you tune into the Facebook Stephen the Medium so to see my postings, and check out my training that I'm doing at the end of February. And also, I'm going to make an announcement too. I want to select a day to actually, not when I'm here, but to do a Facebook Live on a weeknight to have people just, you know, I'm going to try to do some readings and answer questions. So I think it's going to be really cool. And I think everyone keeps asking me to do it.
We can do readings on Facebook Live where we can select people and they can come on.
Yeah, how cool is that going to be?
Yeah,
And they keep
so-
telling me. So on behalf of the best producer out there, Mr. Mock, and the best coach Elix,
Enough
best
about Mark
husband,
today,
best
please.
Puffy.
More
Miss-
about me. More.
And we have your mom out there. We have Mock's mom out there in the lobby waiting for us.
The two ladies are waiting.
So thank you guys. I love doing this.
Thank you, everyone.
We will resume next Wednesday at 5:00.
Yes.
Alrighty. Bye bye.
Sign up and get your tickets. Bye-bye.
Guys, thank you for listening and being with us. And next Wednesday we'll be back. But make sure you're on Facebook Live. I'm gonna pick a night to start doing that. I think it's gonna be really cool. So that there's not gonna be a time. Well, there'll be a time limit, but not like this with commercials. That I am going to pick people to do readings. So how cool is that?
And don't forget
Christine.
the fundraiser on February what?
February
So the tickets are limited.
February 17th.
Only 85 people, so it's an intimate event. And sign up for Stephen's class, also limited to a very small number, okay?
Yes, and I'll give you an update on Boston, We Don't Die, as well as Florida also next week.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.